Hello, everyone. Welcome to Project 24. My name is Adrian. I'm your host. Shit, guys. Sorry for lack of content this week. It's been a pretty busy week. It's been very eventful in the world. Excuse me. Fuck. Been very eventful in the world, and my life's been pretty busy for me. Um, yeah, let's just dive right into it. First off, I'm wearing my nice glasses here. If you're wondering, these are some blue light glasses. So, um, these are good. These glasses are meant for when you're in front of the TV, your computer, your phone. They help keep you. They help, I guess, decrease the fatigue or get rid, of your eyes. And your eyes are less tired by wearing these. These aren't prescription, by the way. These are just I bought them on Amazon. Go grab them on Amazon, guys, for $20. Good deal. They do work. I feel like I wear them like at night when I get home from work or whatever, and you know, without all the blue light in the way and shit when you're watching TV and stuff, and wake up feeling good the next morning. Your eyes aren't as tired, you sleep better, and yeah, definitely go grab those. Go grab them on Amazon. Good deal. $20 or it was like $25 or whatever. So definitely worth $25. One of the best investments I made in a while. So, um, yeah, I got a pretty. I don't know if it's really a funny story, but you can. A lot of people I told is pretty funny. So, I got pulled over for the first time today in my life. I got two tickets today. So let me explain. I was going to work, driving to work this afternoon, and I was just about to get onto the highway, and I looked behind me at the red light before I merged into the. This was before a red light, and I look behind me and I see a cop in a Ram truck. Like that's like those ones and those cops in like the bigger cars and trucks, like they don't fuck around, man. Like I look behind me and I'm like, oh shit. I had an expired license plate sticker from 2019. 2019. And he dinged me originally, and for I had the plastic license plate covers over my license plate there, the tinted ones, so they didn't like that. Originally, he dinged me for that, and I'm like looking behind me, and I'm just like, oh, fucking cop. Man, I've been kind of driving like that, kind of like on the edge and a little bit for a while now. Fucking idiot. I'm an idiot. I know it, guys. Don't worry. But pulls me over, and he's like, "Oh, your tint on your license plate cover is a little bit too dark there." I'm just like, "It is." Like, oh, okay. I'm sorry about that, officer. And I was like, "Yeah, okay, I can get rid of it, no problem." He's like, and then he looks. He's like, "Oh, and your license plates, your sticker says 2019." I'm like, "Ah, oh, Jesus." And he's like, what is let me see your license, registration, insurance." Like, give me all that. I was like, okay, not a problem, officer. And I gave it to him, and yeah, so I fucking he's like, "Where's your latest one?" I was like, "Oh, this 2019." I was like, "Oh God." I was like, I knew I was screwed. And you try to get like in the small talk with the police officer, you try to get into the small talk, and you're just like, "Hey man, yeah." I was like, "Hey officer," I was like, "How's your day going today?" And he just completely like ignored me, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm screwed." Usually some of them are pretty nice. They're like, "Yeah, it's going okay," but him like just completely brushed me off, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm fucked." Oh man. Sucks. I gotta fork out a couple tickets, but could be worse. I mean, I was in the wrong. I knew it, right? I didn't bother fighting it. I was respectful, and that's just accountability, man. That's it. I knew I was I can't fight. I had no case. Like, I mean, fuck, right? Yeah, I didn't give the officer attitude. I was as respectful as possible, and I only have to pay like $200, which isn't bad. I thought it was gonna be worse. I thought my car was gonna get impounded. Like, I was having like anxiety attack in the car, and I asked him a couple of questions, how, whether the for license plate sticker and stuff, and the officer did, respond in a professional and nice manner, right? We had a good conversation about it, and Yeah, I was polite, and that's the thing, guys. Like I'm telling you, like 9 out of 10 times, even if it's a dickhead cop, like 9 out of 10 times, like you will get out of it in one piece. Um, I'm telling you, man, just be as respectful to the police as possible. Like, like even if they're being rude to you, you stay calm. And and he's made the remark about the license plate. Oh, like that tint is too dark. I could have been like, oh, fuck you, man. Like, and it would have escalated, right? You gotta keep it de-escalated as much as possible. That's one thing I've learned about a lot of situations in life. Just you gotta keep it de-escalated because it's just you're gonna be better off. So yeah, we just both went on with our day. I'm gonna pay the ticket and get everything sorted out, and we're gonna move on, right? So that's about it, man. That's a pretty crazy story. I was telling some people about that, and I was like, first time I've ever been pulled over. Like I've been spot checked before, but that barely counts. That doesn't count as actually getting pulled over. So yeah, it was something on not really good to be on a bucket list, I guess, but kind of first time doing something, I guess. And yeah, oh man, I'm just talking about. Man, it's been a crazy week though. I obviously haven't been posting a lot this week because it's been busy, 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 busy. But got the new lockdowns and no more of these lockdowns. And first off, I want to give a big fuck you to Doug Ford, man. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm as outraged as some of these small business owners that are being forced to close down, and like I'm not even a small business owner, and I'm as outraged. Like I feel bad for these people, man. Like they're the ones suffering the most. A lot of these people have like families to feed, and it's like, dude, like enough is enough with these lockdowns. Like they don't work, and like you gotta just I don't know, man. Like just no more lockdowns. Or they don't work, and nobody can prove to me that they do work. I'm sorry, like they do not work. They should have done it from the beginning. They should have properly done it in the beginning, but they didn't. And that's that. And like where we are, the U.S. the rest of the world's looking at us and laughing at us because we're still locked down like a bunch of rats. And they're like, these fucking Canadians are stupid, man. Like, dude, like enough is enough of these lockdowns. Like, fuck off. Seriously, like, fuck you, man. I voted for you in 2018, bro. Like I know like but I'm not voting for you, man. I'm not you've lost a voter. Like you've lost a voter, man. Like you're a dick. You don't care about people. You're ruining these small business owners. You're splitting families apart. Like go fuck yourself. Like seriously, Ford, fuck you. You're an asshole. Fuck off. Um Oh man, Pat's up. Oh well, I got the Jays game on in the background. I'm happy baseball's back. I mean, I've been talking about it the last couple of episodes. Man, oh man, I'm so happy baseball's back. But one thing I am not happy about is this new rule, extra inning rule. You guys familiar with this rule about fucking starting the base runner at second for extra innings? Like I am not a fan of that at all. No, 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 no. I am just so like not cool with that, man. Like um it's just anything can happen. Like even without the base runner, anything can happen. Like why are you taking the originality out of the game? The last 10 years, they took out the catcher rule at home plate where you can hit you can literally bulldoze the catcher if you need a run. Like they got rid of that. They got rid of the sliding rule. And now they got rid of like they're adding this stupid rule. Like my God, man. There's probably some other little things that I'm probably bitched about before, but I don't remember. But like, dude, it's so ridiculous, man. Like why? Why is like Rob Manfred like why are you changing baseball? Like baseball was fine before. Why are you trying to like take the originality out of the game, man? Like, dude, like this is I watch baseball for the originality. I started watching before these rule changes, like way before. Like, dude, man, like what are you doing? Like, come on, man. Make baseball fun again. Make baseball original again. Make baseball tough again. Enough is enough, Manfred. Stop turning this game into a pussy game. I'm sorry for the language, but stop turning this game of baseball into a pussy game because that's what you're doing. Like, what's wrong with this fucking world, man? God, I sound like a boomer, like bitching about because I don't like change, but like, guys, like, it's fucking ridiculous sometimes. Like, sometimes you gotta keep things original because they work. Like, especially for sports. I mean, I'm not talking about politics. Like, you need change in a lot of certain ways, but like I'm talking more sports. Like, just keep it original, man. Like, people like I've been watching the same sport for years. It's worked. It's your brand. Like, it works, man. Like, what are you like, dude? Like, who cares, man? Like, fuck. Nobody cares. It's the same sport, and we all enjoy it. Like, I don't care. I could watch a full 16. I've watched 19 inning games before and have not gotten bored. And I'm standing every second of it. Like, are you kidding me? Like, those are the real baseball fans. That we're the real baseball fans. The ones that are bitching about that, like fucking games being too long, go fucking home then. Don't watch baseball. That's fucking baseball, man. Don't like it? Go find another sport. Same thing with people that don't like the fighting in hockey. Like, dude, fucking fucking fighting's been in hockey since like God, the fucking 1920s, I think. Even before that, like fucking get over it. You don't like fighting, you fucking snowflake, get over it. Go watch fucking golf. Go watch tennis. Go watch a soft sport. Unbelievably sports snowflakes. They're fucked, man. Anyways, I want to go into something a little bit more serious now. On Tuesday, this past Tuesday, April 6th, um, it was a 3-year anniversary of the very sad, devastating Humboldt Broncos bus crash. Took the lives of 16 people. Many of those were teenagers. Injured three survivors. Man, man, I'm wearing my hat. If you can see, I'm wearing my hat in honor of those poor people, man, those families, and what it's probably been like. Again, losing your son, or there was one woman that passed away too, losing your daughter. Like, man, it must be just the worst, the most heart wrenching feeling in the world. I still remember where I was. It's one of those moments to me. It's one of those moments I'll always remember where I was when I found out the news. Kind of like, when I was explained when I found where I was when I found out Kobe Bryant passed away, and, things like that, like where also when I found out about the Subban trade. That's another one I got to talk about, actually. I'll see if I have enough time to talk about that later. But yeah, so April 6th, 2018. It was a Friday night. I remember. I coached kids hockey back then. I coached kids hockey for a year, and we had this end of season banquet. Like those hockey banquets. You get together one last time as a team, have some snacks, have some food, have some fun. Mingle with the parents and coach and parents mingle, and hang out with the kids one more time. And they were a good group of kids, though. I hope they're doing well 3 years later. Um, I remember it was Friday night, and it was like wasn't that late. It was like 9 o'clock, 9:15 ish. I got home. I remember going to Tim's. I grabbed a bagel and a bottle of pop, and I got home. I was tired. It was a long week. I was working too. Obviously, I had the weekend off, but it was still, just Friday feels right. You just kind of want to chill out sometimes, and yeah. So I turned on Sportsnet, see if the Jays are playing, and I remember seeing breaking news. Hockey minor league hockey team, involved in horrific like bus crash. More, it's seeming to be claiming the lives of this X amount of people at the time. And I was like, holy fuck. And I remember I texted my buddy at the time, And I was like, dude, you hear about that bus crash with the hockey team? And it's just crazy because we were just with a hockey team. Like I was just with a hockey team not even 2 hours before. And God, you would never think, right? Just it was just really hit deep for me. And like, I can't imagine, God forbid, if anything happened to those kids that I was coaching. And man, it's just yeah, I still think about that fondly and where I was, especially this week. I was my heart was feeling a little bit heavy this week with that. I'm seeing a lot of the social media posts and things like that for Humboldt Broncos and the community there down in Humboldt, Saskatchewan. Oh man, it's just horrible, horrible, horrible. Still hurt. Man, I was still remember. I watched the home opener the next season, the 2018-19 home opener, and I remember just seeing um just so emotional. I was again, I can hold, I can hold my own. I'm a pretty tough guy and with my emotions, and I don't really cry really often. It really takes a lot for me to cry. And I started to really tear up watching that home opener and how they rebuilt the team. And it just hurts so much, guys. Like those kids had their whole lives ahead of them. The coach, Darcy Hagen, I remember he had a nice, nice wife and kids, nice little family, and it's just all gone from him and them. Their husband, their dad, the kids, their father's gone. It still hurts even just talking about it right now. It's just really, really, still really sad. Oh man, I still think about those kids, man. It's just so awful. Those kids were between 16 and 18 years old, I'm pretty sure. And, like they just had their lives still ahead of them. Kids were younger than me, man. Like just they had their whole lives ahead of them, and man, just those poor families. I just don't know what else to say. I'm speechless, guys. I don't know what else to say, man. It's just horrible. I would never, I'm telling you, like not even on my worst enemy, I would never ever wish what happened to those kids and those people involved in that crash. I would never wish that on not even my worst enemy. Um just my God, horrible. And again, like humbled strong guy. That's been the hashtag that's been started. And yeah, it's just so sad. Um Again, 3 years later, and it's crazy how the time just flies. I'm telling you, just it really did feel like yesterday that it happened. Like I still remember a lot of these moments, like these things that happened before. And yeah, man, it's just still remember all this post-COVID things, and it just feels like so distant but not so distant. You know what I mean, guys? Like, like there's just so many things that I witnessed before, like pre-COVID. Just, seeing the Raptors win an NBA title, this unfortunate event, like so many other pre-COVID things that just were so not polarizing is the word I want to say, but just had a lot of press and a lot of people talking about it. And kind of like where were you kind of moment thing, right? So yeah. um Again, rest in peace to those families. And one more thing I want to say, actually, Darcy Hagen, this quote always like hits deep for me. He used to say this, I think, whenever, like, before a game, he'd say, "Gentlemen, it's a great day to be a Bronco." And it's different. He was such a great coach. He was great with those kids, apparently, too. Really good hockey community down there. And again, my heart bleeds for you guys deeply, man. It's just I still can't believe it. Um, Again, rest in peace. Rest in peace to those victims and the families. I pray for you. Man. Anyways, let's. I want to kind of move forward here. I'm starting to get kind of. Oh, I get sad thinking about this still. But anyways, Sam Darnold, I don't know if you guys saw Sam Darnold traded to the Panthers the other day. That was I mean, I'm not really surprised. I kind of saw this coming with, the Jets having a lottery pick, well, top 5 lottery pick, yes. I kind of saw this coming. I mean, I'm happy for him, straight up. I'm happy for him. His friends, I saw on fucking NFL. Shout out to NFL memes, by the way. I saw this on Instagram. This video they posted, they literally his friends literally threw him a going away party from the Jets. That is so fucking sad. That is so sad. Oh my god. And he like that fucking time, like when he went to the door, and it was like a surprise party. When he walked in the door, I think him and his girlfriend or something walked in the door, and like you see his face, and it was the first time I think I saw him smile since he's been in the NFL. Like literally the first time I think I seen him smile since he went into the NFL. Oh man, I'm telling you, like Panthers, Carolina Panthers, like take care of that man. Seriously, he's been through a lot. Been through so much with that team, man. Like he just they got it. I mean, the Jets got a good return for him. Not for anything. Got 3 draft picks. I mean, 2021 6th round pick, and a 2022 second and fourth round picks. So sorry, 2022 second and fourth round picks. So I mean, it's good for both teams. I mean, nothing wrong with draft picks, especially in the NFL. Like a freaking 7th round pick could be fucking end up being a Hall of Famer. Look at Tom Brady. Like, I mean, I know it's a pretty obvious example, but I mean, look at him. Look at the career he's had for a fucking 7th round pick. Like that could have easily just been traded for like a freaking backup linebacker or something. You just never know, right? Like, yeah, I know you can't go wrong with that, guys. Again, hopefully, freaking the Sam Darnold turns his career around, man. Like I really hope he does. Um, Carolina's obviously great supporting cast on offense from what I've seen. So you never know. Hopefully he turns it around. I hope so. He's so talented. Excuse me. Just the Jets suck. Straight up, just the Jets are fucking garbage. What a shithole team. I think if I was a quarterback and I fucking played in the NFL. I got drafted to the NFL and I got drafted to the Jets. I think I would hold out, man. Like that's like the one team that is justified to hold out. Like it's literally justified. Nobody would be upset with you. They'd be like, yeah, you know what, man? Like, like Eric Lindros when he held out from freaking Quebec Nordiques. It was like, fuck you, you're an asshole. You don't want to speak French, blah blah blah. But like the Nordiques were a good team at the time. You just didn't want to speak French, right? Or even like Eli Manning with the Chargers, he didn't want to play there, and people like were pretty outraged about that. Well, his parents were kind of behind that. I mean, bleh, fucking sports parents. My God. Especially professional sports parents. Some of them just don't know when to fucking leave it alone. Don't know when to freaking back up. It's like, dude, it's your son's. Oh, I don't want to say just your son. Your kid's career, your son or your daughter. It's your kid's career, man. Like, let them freaking make the choices, not you. You're not pulling the strings here. I don't care if you're an ex-NFLer, you're a Hall of Famer, you're an ex-NHL Hall of Famer. I don't give a fuck, man. Your kid's got to make those decisions, not you, man. Like, stop, man. Anyways, going to hockey, continuing. I like I said, I think I talked about this one of the previous episodes, but I really like the Eric Stahl trade, and I'm starting to like it even more because Monday night he played really good. He got the game-winning goal. I mean, it was a nice little goal. I mean, I think Smith could have had it, but I mean, the way he came rushing up the ice and just shot it looked pretty nice, and he's looked good since he came. A couple of games. I mean, he looked good on Wednesday night, yesterday against the Leafs. The Habs have been playing really bad lately. I mean, I've been just so busy with everything. I barely watch any games lately, and I barely feel like I know what's going on. That's kind of bad because a lot of my content is based around the team. So Oh man, it's I just look at Twitter, man. Twitter kind of just gives me the takes of Habs Twitter just gives me the fucking what's going on because everyone just Habs Twitter is just so funny, man. Like Habs Twitter is so funny. It's so bipolar, and I mean that in the most polite way possible, but like Habs Twitter is so fucking bipolar. Like one day one game like they'll be winning like 4-2 or something and like everyone's like whoa yeah fuck yeah let's go like I don't know like freaking I don't know like Suzuki Big Dick Nick or whatever I don't know like fucking all these players are like ah yeah Toffoli holy shit you know fuck yeah boner I got a big boner from Toffoli and then like they'll be losing like fucking 3-1 and then like everyone's like oh fuck this team fucking sucks like the next day like it literally like fucking not even 24 hours later like oh fuck this team man like this team fucking shit I'm done man like fuck this team like fire Bergevin fire Ducharme fire Julian like everybody it's like whoa man it's just like one game like fucking relax chill man like I mean they've lost like what like two in a row. They didn't play good against Winnipeg tonight from the looks of it. I'm just getting the takes from Twitter. I missed the game. And I missed the game against Toronto last night. Too, they didn't play well against either. My dad was even like, yeah, they played awful yesterday. So, yeah, I don't know. Habs Twitter is just really fucked, man. Like, I love it. There's so many great people on it. But my God, sometimes it just when people get so mad about the games, and it's good the fans are passionate. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's good. Like, it's the Montreal Canadiens, man. It's like the most storied fucking hockey franchise in the league. I'd hope the fans would be passionate, but it's like sometimes it's too much. Sometimes it's too much, man. It's like, yo, it's just like it's at the end of the day, it's just a game. Like me, like I love my sports, but like, yeah, that team's playing bad. Like I try not to overreact. It's just a sport, man. Like I've got bigger things I gotta worry about. Like I love my sports, but like just family, like, and it's other shit going on work and my podcast here and just it's whatever, man. There's bigger things in the world, you know. So yeah, I mean Eric Stahl, I'm happy about that. Happy he's playing good. Um Nice goal the other day, Stahl. Um Keep it up. That's all I can say. Keep it up. And fans seem to really like him so far. I mean, how can you not? Like, he's such one of the most respected players in the league. He's been so great for like many years now, from his days in Carolina to like even like, kind of slowed down a little bit and kind of near the end of his time in Carolina, it kind of looked like he was starting to decline. And then he went to Minnesota and just kind of revived his career. And I was like, wow, I think he scored like 42 goals in like 15, 16 or whatever, or no, 16, 17 with Minnesota. And I was like, wow, that's like crazy. 42 goals just out of nowhere like that. And I was like, he still got it. He still got it, man. Eric Stahl's older, but don't sleep on him. And he's still playing good hockey right now. And he's 36 now. Like, dude, still got lots of hockey left in him. I don't sleep on Eric Stahl, guys. Do not sleep on Eric Stahl. That's for sure. So, yeah, we'll see how the rest of the season goes. I still think Montreal makes the playoffs, but it might be they might just get it and like barely squeak in. You know, again, the Habs have always been like this. They've always been hit the filter there. Whoops. The Habs have always been like one of those teams where they play so good in the regular. Sorry, they play so bad in the regular season and the playoffs come and they just go on a tear. It just depends on the team that year. So we'll see. I don't know if they get in. There's a good chance they might face the Leafs. So I'm actually okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's good for the Leafs and Habs. I don't know if anyone really agrees with this, but the Leafs and Habs rivalry has been really not relevant the last couple of decades. I think the last meaningful game they played was April 2007 Game 82 of the 06-07 NHL season. I remember that. Montreal fucking lost that game and they missed the playoffs. And I remember crying that they missed the playoffs. 10-year-old me, I cried when the Habs. I used to cry sometimes when the Habs would lose games when I was a kid. Like, I took it that seriously. Like, I used to cry. I remember there was one time they played Buffalo. One of these, I think it was like one of the early games of the season. I started freaking out. I think the Buffalo scored a goal and I started crying. Yeah, like I took that shit seriously, man. Like I was really like I hated losing. I hated losing, man. There's no other way. I hated losing. fucking hated it, and I still do. But I'm at the point now where it's like I'm an adult, I got other things to worry about. But there's been some games where I get so mad after, and I'm just like in a really bad mood. Don't get me wrong, it still happens. Um, there was a game I think against Winnipeg last month. They lost in overtime, and like it was just a bullshit game. And I think I threw like a hockey ball at the other side of my basement here. I was just so mad. I was like, "Fuck this game, man! Fuck hockey!" Like I was like contemplating life and uh, contemplating hockey and shit. I was like, "Fuck this sport! All it does is make me angry. Fucking hate it." And it's like, why do I put myself through this bullshit? But no, man, it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna move moving on here, but man, Paul Pierce. Did you guys hear about Paul Pierce? He got him. He got himself in some trouble. He got himself in some serious trouble. So Monday he got fired by ESPN. And like, dude, like they literally, like, dude, they literally got rid of him like that. Done. Like no, like zero tolerance. He was on I don't know why the fuck he did this. Like he's kind of an idiot. He kind of seems stupid. Some of his takes were stupid. So he's kind of like great ball player in his day, but he kind of seems like an idiot away from the basketball court, obviously. Um, he was like he started an Instagram live video of him at like a party. I'm like, okay, whatever, maybe. But I mean, who knows? Maybe they have like COVID protocols, right? Because like they want to set an example for the public, I guess, right? And yeah, he had like party with like a bunch of strippers, like fucking twerking like their asses were fucking out and like twerking and shit, twerking on him. I think like it was fucked. I was like, what the hell is this guy doing? Putting this on his live? Like if he was like just unemployed, just chilling, like living off his like endorsements and shit, like I get it, but like I mean, you're employed with a network. I kind of understand you got to have like they don't want any negative PR about their employees or anything like that. So yeah, they like obviously they saw the thing and fired right away. No bullshit. So yeah, he got caught slipping, man. He was caught slipping hard. Come on, man. Like that's a come on, man moment. That's like Monday Night Football. Come on, man. That's like number one, dude. Like you just fucking dropped the ball there, buddy. Um, fuck. I can't believe he did that, man. Like you should have known better. Like if this was non-COVID times, I think it would have been a little bit. He probably still would have gotten in trouble. Realistically, I still think he would have gotten in trouble, but maybe suspended, but not like fucking fired on the spot. And I don't know, maybe because there was like exotic dancers in there. Maybe that's why he got fired. I don't know. We'll probably never know. But he got fired for either a party or because there was a stripper dancing on him. I don't know. I mean, hey, he's obviously enjoying life. He's got money. He's got fucking racks to fucking probably to blow, man. He's doing all right. So, Paul Pierce, come on, man. Ah, shit. Gonna go more into basketball here too. But did you? Oh, I hate Michael Rapaport, and I was so happy. Sorry, I don't want to say hate. That's a strong word, but he's kind of an asshole. So you know what? Yeah, I hate Michael Rapaport. He's an asshole. He does it to himself. But did you see KD just fucking dunk on him? Oh my. Just dunked on him with those DMs. Yo, Rappaport is a snake, first of all, for fucking leaking their DMs. What a snake. Um, so I'm just gonna read this because it's just so funny. Yo, oh shit. So Rappaport fucking leaked the DMs. I guess there was something about an NBA on T interview. Like they asked Durant some questions he didn't like, and I guess Rapport had an issue with it. Someone could have maybe explained the story more. From what my understanding is, there was an interview gone bad, and fucking Durant didn't like saw one of his tweets that was calling out Rapport was calling out KD, right? And he's like, "You a bitch," And Katie starts it saying, "You a bitch." Rapaport just do the fucking interview, and if you're upset about something they've said, say something. Up there looking like you were gonna cry and shit. He's like, "I did the interview, you dickhead." Tell your baby daddy Chuck to be better at his job and frame his questions better. He gave me two options for that dumbass question, yes or no. Okay. Okay, there's gonna be some expletives here, so beware of the language. I heard it all before you cut. Chuck doesn't need U.S. security, you pale-faced cup guzzling bitch. Wow. That is so bad, man. Oh, I can understand the fine, but like, there's some pretty bad words, but it's still kind of fucked and kind of funny. Just thought he dunked on Rapaport. Rapaport's an asshole, but I swear I'm gonna spit in your face when I see your dirty ass. Yo, that's a threat. Bet your life on it. Yo, that's a fucking threat. Oh my god, it gets better though. Meet me on W West 17th tomorrow at 10. I guess this is in Brooklyn because obviously Brooklyn. Or better yet, what's your address? You always tell him to text him the Addy and he's gonna pull up. Dude, look at all these DMs. He's like 10 a.m. at Catch Steak on the corner. Meet me there, pussy. Yo, oh my god. And then fucking Rapaport goes and says, "Go help the kids in Brownsville, Brooklyn, and stop being a fucking puss." KD replies back and says, "You a bitch for even caring how I do an interview." Oh, okay, this is kind of bad, but I'm gonna I'm gonna tell it is all you do is cock suck other men for attention. Fuck, man. It's a slippery slope, KD. Oh my god, he's like, Trump didn't pay attention to your sorry ass, so now you want to use everybody else to get views and laughs. Your life is a joke, you fucking pale cocksucker. Oh, that's so bad, man. Go get some sun. It's fucking with your brain. I, oh my god, I didn't realize how funny some of these chirps were. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Go get some sun. It's fucking with your brain. You piece of shit. Oh my god. That is so good. That is so good. Oh. And then Rappaport just repeats the same message. Go to Brownsville and help the people that need it, you goofball. Obviously, he can't. How do you recover from that, dude? Like, how do you recover from that? You get fucking chirped like that by the fucking arguably the best player in the NBA, dude. Like, dude, I've always loved KD, but fucking shout out to KD, man. Like, I love you, man. Like, just putting this fucking asshole in his place, like, good for you, bro. He's like, you go do it, you clown. Good for you, but nobody gives a fuck. Okay, this is bad too. It says suck a dick. Can't wait to tell you all this in person. Oh boy. One more. Oh, he just keeps on going on, bro. Katie just keeps on harassing him, bro. You called your lawyer like the pussy you are. Oh, really? Wow. That is such a Rappaport thing to do. I'm gonna call my lawyer. Oh, he did that with fucking Portnoy years ago when they fired him. And I mean, it was pretty petty what Barstool did, but still, fuck Rappaport. He did it to himself. He's a fucking douche. You called your lawyer like the pussy you are. You couldn't talk. You couldn't talk Portnoy talking shit. What? I don't know. That doesn't even really make sense. But you couldn't talk to Portnoy, who was talking shit, basically. I guess defamation of character, pussy ass. Wanna your wife mad as fuck because you wasting that little bitch of money on a lawyer because you can't take a joke. How pussy are you? Your wife doesn't even respect your bitch. Oh my god, Rapport just got postered by like times fucking 50. Holy fuck. Oh, I'm actually tearing up right now, guys. This is so fucking funny. Oh my god. That is so good. I mean, mind you, some of the homophobic, like, it's funny, but the homophobic stuff, not really good. But holy fuck, some of those other fucking dunks, dude. Oh my god, Rapaport, you can't recover from that, bro. I'm gonna play his clip. Yeah, he was on Undisputed the other day, and he was crying like a little bitch, and everyone was making fun of him. So I'm gonna try and play this clip. It's a minute long. We'll see. Of him getting like just so funny. Oh man, I'm gonna talk about my experience with Rapaport after too. He's a fucking prick. He's an asshole, like straight up, he's an asshole. So he deserves everything that's coming at him. I like have I feel bad for some people, that get chirped online, like especially famous people. They get like mean tweets or like DMs from like people, like if they're like it's not nice, but like Rappaport literally does it to himself. So like, and now he's like crying, "Oh, feel bad for me." Like, fuck you, bro. You're a fucking bitch. Anyways,
Rapaport is joining us now.
he was on Undisputed, by the way.
Coming on, we do want to hear your side of the story.
Shannon
So,
Sharp.
how do you feel
Yeah,
now
Skip Bayless.
that you've had
Gross.
time to really
Hate
think
that
about
guy.
everything?
He's an idiot too.
It's been crazy. It's been tough. The last few days have been tough. Have been crazy. I've gone out of the house and I get, sneers and finger pointing, and I don't get good with sneers and snickers. And then I actually went to the dog park with my dog, and people that usually say hello and even play with my dog, they don't want to play with my dog.
You did it to yourself, asshole.
I went to my coffee shop and they said, "Not today, Cupcake." And it's weird. It's like, why are you calling me Cupcake? And then I get online and social media.
Rapaport, you
I
fucking
put it
clown.
out there, but people online have been so cruel and mean. And I have to say about the people on social media that I don't know, I could give a about the people on social media. In all honesty, guys, got it.
Okay, well, I guess he was joking around about this shit. That was pretty good acting. I mean, he's not really he's an irrelevant D-list actor, but I mean, hey, that was some pretty good acting there. Good job, actually. I gotta give credit. I get credit where it's due, man. Holy fuck, he made himself look like a loser. This guy still like looks like he's crying like a bitch. Oh my god, man. Oh man, he's such a bitch. Oh, such a bitch boy. This guy says he's like the most proclaimed like shit talker on the internet, and then he goes on Undisputed and starts playing victim. Like, bitch, what? Like, bro, like get out of here. Like, you're a fucking loser, bud. Go do like another like fucking episode of Friends. That was like the only thing that made you relevant. Like real shit. Fucking ridiculous, man. Unbelievable. This guy is such a joke, dude. Dude, man. KD again. Shout out to KD, bro. Like, you just went for the jugular on that one, and like, holy crap! Like my like I'm all like runny nose now because I've been crying of tears and laughing, dude. Holy shit! I kind of like skimmed through them last Friday, like on Good Friday, when I found out about this. Like oh my god, man, it's too good, man. Good job, Katie. I fucking applaud you, bro. You're amazing. I mean, some of the things you said were pretty bad, but like some of them are so funny though. I'm sorry, but holy fuck, man. So my experience with Rapaport that I was talking about was so when he got fired from Barstool Sports, and I think it was 2018, I think. Yeah, I'm going to say 2017, 2018, some shit like that. I don't give a fuck either way. I mean, his podcast was okay, but it was, he was doing well for himself. Barstool actually helped him fucking revive whatever fucking relevance he even had left. Fucking loser. Anyways, so, and I found out why he got fired because I didn't really understand. There was no like clear, direct answer. I finally like looked on the Barstool article that she posted it and like explained everything bit by bit. And Portnoy even had like his own video like talking about it. And I literally DM'd him on Instagram. I DM'd the motherfucker on Instagram, and I was like, dude, like, you call him like, because again, why he got fired is because Barstool Sports, they call their fans, they call themselves stoolies, right? And like he was going on like back and forth with some guys that he worked with in Barstool, some fellow like podcast hosts, and they didn't really get along to begin with. And then he started saying like, "Oh, if you call yourself a stoolie, you have like fucking issues or something like that." And I was like, hold on, bro, like wait a minute." I was like, you're calling Barstool fans idiots, but like, yo, we saved your irrelevant ass career, bro. Like we saved your fucking useless, irrelevant career. We saved you. Your stupid I Am Rapaport podcast is like #2 or #1 stream in the world because of your because of Barstool's fans. And honestly, I was digging some of Rapaport's content, and then he said that to me, like, and he said that, and then I messaged him. I was like, "Yo, like, I was a big fan of you and your content, and you were really funny, and like, your shit talking videos were hilarious. Some of them were hilarious, some of them were just reaching hard, but." For the most part, he was pretty funny, and I was like, "Yo, like you were hilarious, and like you were great for Barstool, and like, well, I'm like, I feel so disrespected that you would say something like that about your fans, like, dude, like we like literally helped your, like, I'm like, yo, we literally saved your career, whatever career you had left, we made you somewhat famous again. I'm like, this is how you treat your fans after like we help your career, like, bro, like what the fuck's wrong with you?" And he's like, he literally replied back, he's like, "I don't give a fuck, I don't fucking care," and he just blocked me after. I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck? What? This motherfucker blocked me, and I'm like, I mean, I've been salty ever since, but I'm like, yo, he's a douche. And honestly, like, I don't wish bad things on people, but like, yo, for him, he's an acceptant. He's a piece of shit, so like, he kind of deserves it to get fucking dunked on by KD. But yeah, fuck that guy, fucking Rapaport, fucking douchebag, fucking New York douchebag. uh, yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, we got time for one more thing. But yeah, so I was talking about, okay, like where I was with the PK Subban trade. Okay, I will talk about this. So 4.5 years ago, almost 5 years ago, I found out when PK Subban got traded. I was at my old retail job, and the trade happened at around like 4 o'clock. I finished work at 4:30, and obviously I wasn't checking my phone because wasn't allowed to, right? And this is like dire minutes. Ugh, I can't speak. Dire minutes before I leave work, and I finally like I go to the change room, I go in my locker, whatever, blah blah blah, grab my shit. And my brother was before I got my car, so my brother would pick me up, and I just pull out my phone and like fucking, I think there was legit like 6 text messages from like fucking different people, like many different people, and they're like, "Dude, Subban got traded," and like he was my favorite player, dude. So that's why people were like messaging me. They're like, "Dude, Subban got traded." I was like, "No." And even my brother texted me, and I'm like, "Yo, my brother texted me before, and that has to be true." You get in the car, I'm like, that's a joke, right? I was like, "That's a joke, right?" And he's like, "No, no, no, like it's serious." We put on the radio, and I just look at him and was like, "I can't fucking believe this. Like, I can't believe he's gone. Like, what?" I mean, more kind of like little details here and there have been coming out kind of like years after the trade, and there might have been some issues with him and certain players in the change room, the locker room. I mean, um, that was, I think, like a well-known thing. So it might have been inevitable at that point, right? So yeah, and I remember I checked my phone, and I checked my phone and I saw the trade. I was so mad that I punched a wall. I was coming down the stairs to like go to like the exit of the store, And like while I was walking down the stairs, just my fucking fist like that, I just went, bah, fuck, fucking punched a wall. And it was so loud. Like I don't think I've been that angry in that long. And I was so fucking mad. And yeah, I punched a wall. Luckily, I didn't dent it. It was pretty hard. I think there was like wood beams under it, so I wouldn't have put a hole in it. Thank God. Wouldn't have wanted to pay for those damages. But anywho, yeah, that's where I was. I punched a wall when I found out Subban got traded to Nashville. So that's my story. uh, excuse me. Ooh, coughing. Anyways, guys, this is all we have for today. It's a great episode today. Really busy week, man. It's just hard. My schedule rotates every week. It's basically if I don't post content a lot, it's because my work schedule. It's nothing against anybody. I love my job, so it's all good. So that's all the details I can give out. So, anyways, guys, thanks for joining us tonight. I'm your host, Adrian. This is Project 24. And again, just want to give a tip to the cap of community of Humboldt strong, and we won't stop thinking about you for sure. Yeah. So again, we are signing off.